The worst moms ever. You guys, so let me tell you why, I decided to react to this video. Before we even get into the video, you know, my boy Don, I'm going to call him my boy because listen, man, if not, like, Don is one of my favorite YouTubers. Young Don the Sauce God reacted to this video. I didn't watch the reaction, but I kind of like, I've been reacting to a lot of things that Don reacts to. Shout out to Don, man. He doesn't know me from Jack Squat, but I've been watching Don for like the last 10 years. But anyways, you guys, let's get into this video today. And before we even get too deep into this, please subscribe. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers right now. Do your boy a favor and hit that sub button. But anyways, let's get into the video.
Wow, what a lovely couple.
Yo, before we even get too deep, what is going on here, bro? What is going on here? Why? Why?
Wow, what a lovely couple. Such a supportive girl, too. He's a lucky dude.
It was literally a hug between my son and I.
What?
My son! My son! That is insane.
Her son? So you're telling me she climbed on him, giving him a hug, legs spread like that, and that's her son?
If you're one of the people that happens to see something immoral or sexual or wrong with it, then I'm just gonna say that's on you.
So you're telling me that it's on us that the way you were hugging your son looks like something straight out of the Kama Sutra? Okay. No, that's totally normal.
Yeah, no, I can't lie, man. I can't lie. That is quite insane, bro. That's quite insane. Let's just continue the video.
Totally normal. That's totally how moms usually hug their sons.
I don't have anything else to say, and I'm not gonna try and explain my actions. And I'm not gonna take it down because I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, so we're not accusing you of a felony here, but I feel like at some point you gotta start implementing physical boundaries with your family. And I know someone's gonna come in my comments talking about, oh, get your head out the gutter. I know you weren't loved properly as a kid, but bro, it gets to a point, dude. It gets to a point. Once your child isn't a baby anymore, doing stuff like bathing with them is kind of crazy.
I think so too. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I don't think I ever bathe with I don't remember my mom really bathing me as a kid. I don't remember, like, that was like the grannies, like my grandmas, yeah, but like my mom bathed, nah. So to see a mom jump on her son like that is kind of insane.
Once they start hitting those teenagers, y'all need to cut those mouth kisses off, because, bro, healthy boundaries, people, healthy boundaries. And just for some background, that was Amber Wright, a certified physician assistant, and she basically went viral for giving her son this hug that gave very much Sweet Home Alabama vibes. But today we're here to talk about something that I've been seeing a whole lot of on the internet recently. Weird parents, specifically moms. And I know that first clip I showed you was kind of outlandish, it was a little bit weird, but honestly, the rest of the moms I'm about to show you will make that clip look very tame. I mean, these moms are so crazy. I know some of you guys would probably wish you were orphaned if that was your mom. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the potential worst mom on the internet.
I just wanted to get on here and tell you a little bit about myself. So, like I said,
You guys, also, I'm 25, bro. It's crazy how, like, anytime I see like some of my mates, having children or getting married, particularly having children, bro, it still feels like teenage pregnancy, bro. Like, in my head, I'm like, that's insane. Like, we're full grown adults, but then it just feels insane anytime I see like any of my mates, like, with children. I'm like, wow, you actually have a child. Like, you brought an extra person into this world. It's just so crazy.
Yo, my bad, wrong video. That was before she let the clout get to her head. Let's run this back real quick. Ladies and gents, meet one of the most abusive,
whenever we lived with her dad, I used to pull her by the hair because I was so mad at her.
jealous,
Like, I feel like he loved her more than he loved me. And so, like, I took my anger out on her.
negligent,
Mom, I just threw up.
You just threw up? Why?
I just threw up.
You're lying.
Let me throw up.
It smelled like it or what? I'm just kidding.
You know something? If I'm being real, yeah, I feel like moving forward, we're going to see a lot of this, you know, like with Gen Z and everything. And I'm saying that because when I look at, you know, some of like the girls around me, you know, there's some amazing women in my life. There's some amazing women out there. But, you know, and this goes for the men and women. I can't lie, this generation is like fucked. This generation is screwed. Like, you know, we are all cooked. So, as crazy as this is it bad that I think that this is not that crazy? Like, I see more of this happening in the future. Like, this isn't that crazy to me. It's crazy, but like I can see more of this happening.
Bro, I was jamming.
Heartless.
Money isn't everything. You're right. But at the end of the day, neither is family.
Are y'all jealous because I'm in the same room as him or what?
What the hell? What?
Or what?
What is going on, bro? Bro. Like I said, moving forward, you're going to see more of this. Don't be surprised if you continue to see more of things like this, bro. This is insane.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Double tap, everyone double tap.
Wait, why did you make a TikTok about Ash saying that you missed her? Yes or no?
What you doing, babe?
What, puppy?
What you doing?
Missing you.
Yeah?
Yes, I know. He's 22. I'm 35. Yes, he knows. I know. We know our age difference, okay? I've already seen his BB, and he's already seen my Nunu, okay?
Pick me.
If Santos doesn't like me, but yet, are you the one?
I've already seen his PP, and he's already seen my Nunu. These are full-grown adults.
Is who he's inviting over? No, baby.
These are full-grown adults on, you know, like I take social media as like live television now, you know, but on social media talking like this, bro. I'm not one to judge. I'm not the most perfect person, you know. I've made my mistakes, you feel me? But this is just insane.
Me and you are not the same. I make money. You don't. Okay? You're irrelevant. You're a peasant in our eyes. He looks at me because he knows what I'm made of.
Hey, come here! Celebrate now. I got the top 20 banner on my back.
Mother on the internet. Ashley Trevino. And oh yeah, the last one I forgot to mention. By the way, I don't know if this is her being a liar or her being delusional, but honestly, it might be both. Brief intermission. I'm trying to get to 100K subs, so I'd appreciate if you like, comment, subscribe on this channel and on my reaction channel, 40 Shams Live. Also, join my Discord.
Yo, I'm trying to get to 100,000 subs too, so, you know, subscribe, you feel me? Please and thank you.
Follow me on Instagram. Love y'all.
They cannot prove that I'm an unfit mother.
Boy, that gotta be the lie of the century. So a little bit of background on Ashley's newfound fame. She went viral on TikTok for her TikTok lives where, like you saw in those clips, the wildest stuff would happen. She would be on live for hours on end, and I guess the stuff that was happening on those lives was so wild that people started recording it, posting it on TikTok and other platforms. And you see, in her head, she's super ecstatic about this newfound fame, but she doesn't realize that I think 99% of her fans are laughing at her. They legit view her as a joke and they don't like her. People just enjoy watching drama go down. And trust me, it's a bunch of drama on her lives. I'm genuinely convinced that she's not only in competition with her daughters, but she hates them.
What color numbers do you...
I'm sorry, that's the thing about fame, bro. Fame, you know, the thing about fame is you can be famous for the right thing and you can be famous for the wrong thing. You can be rich and famous and you can be poor and famous, you know. That's the thing. You know, the thing about this generation is people want to go viral so bad. And this is even like kind of irrelevant to, you know, this video. But like people want to go viral so bad that they just do whatever. You know, they post whatever, they do whatever. But like social media is not real life. Take it from me, I don't think that social media is real life, but it can affect your real life significantly. It really can. Seeing things like this, like let's say, the next 5 years passes by and maybe she wants to get remarried. That 22-year-old guy is definitely not going to marry her because he's 22. What? How is she going to find another partner? And in terms of jobs, in my mind, I'm like, how are you going to find a job posting things like this online? It's just, I don't know, man. But like fame can be good, but fame can be bad. It's a double-edged sword.
Hey, Mom! You can't. Why do you want the same colors as me? Baby, why are you doing my color? Oh my God, y'all don't have school again tomorrow. My God. Bro.
Usually parents are happy when their kids want to be like them, but I guess that's not the case with Ashley. And this lady is so jealous, so in competition with her daughters that allegedly the guy that her daughters found cute on social media, Santos, she went ahead and contacted him and basically started a little fling with him. Keep in mind, she's 35 years old and this young man is in the same age group as her daughters. Like, when you see clips of these two, you would think that's his mother.
I can't even get walls right now, bro.
Yeah.
Stop. I got you. I told you that.
What? Even if the age difference was like 22 and 35, I'm not going to lie. That shit should be, kept on the low. I don't think, in fact, in terms of like relationships and everything, I personally don't think that like you should be posting like your relationship. Like if you're actually in love with the person, I don't think that I'd post my relationship. I don't think so. Cause I just feel like in my life, every time I posted I'm with this person, the thing went to shit. It always goes to shit. In fact, I could be with someone right now and you guys would never even know. Because every damn time when people post, oh, I'm in love with this person, I'm dating, it goes to shit. And this is not like a social media thing, because I know some of you guys watching this video have heard that before. But like in my own life experience as well, every time I have posted I'm with this person, I'm dating this person, it goes to shit, bro. Anyways, this is ridiculous.
I told you, I got you. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. Stop. I got you, stop.
Bro, she don't even treat the daughters that she gave birth to this well. Her daughters literally sleep on an air mattress and she's on TikTok live bragging about how she went on a 20K shopping spree. And if any of you guys are wondering why all these young men are surrounding her and seem so infatuated with her, well, this is why.
Bro, and Ash really thinks everybody fucks with her, bro. Ash, don't nobody fuck with you. Like, bro, come on, be so for real. You're gonna speak on me? Well, nobody fucked her, bro. She wants to get fucked, but nobody wants to fuck her, bro. Santos never fucked her. I would never even, bro, I never even would fucking, bro, I wouldn't even come close to her, to be honest with y'all. Like, and she has the audacity to sit there and talk shit. My name, call me, bro. If you really want me to come, you're gonna have to pay for everything. Just let me know. And like, she was like, nah, don't worry about it. I got you, of course, I got you, bro. Like, you got extorted, shorty.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, this is like the future generation of like fathers as well. Like this guy's going to grow up and be someone's dad. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you that like I don't want to. I'm not a saint. Even me, I'm not a saint myself. I have my shortcomings. I'm not the best guy, but like when I see other people, in the world, I'm like, damn, you're actually going to be someone's dad. Insane.
About, don't nobody give a f about you, like, be for real.
Beefing with young dudes your daughter's age group is insane. And on top of that, getting extorted? She's just going out sad at this point. And honestly, I'm not surprised by her actions because she literally has a history of dating inmates and murderers. I honestly feel like this is one of those cases where someone grew up but never actually grew up. Because the way this lady acts, you would think that she was a teenager. It might be because she didn't really get to experience her teenage years when she was that age, or maybe just an obsession with feeling young. But the thing that bothers me the most is that if these girls don't receive proper parenting, they might turn out just like their mom. Because believe it or not, most of the time the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. And this is nothing against her daughters, but sometimes we turn into the people we most despise. And now for the second mom on this list. So a couple years back, there was this popular meme of this lady dancing at an Apple store. I'm honestly just surprised that no one bothered her while she was doing all this. But yeah, so basically at some point this video was going viral all over the internet. Now fast forward a couple pregnancies later and we have the original Ashley.
A couple of pregnancies later? I mean, she looks young there though.
Video. Meet Shay Hinton.
Oh my goodness. That's the same person? You guys, like, when it comes to like relationships and stuff, like, I don't like talking about like, oh, women hitting the wall and blah 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 blah. Not women, but like people in general hitting the wall, you know, like I want, like, at some points in time they looked very attractive, and then time went on and they put on like 30-40 pounds of fat and now they look very unattractive. Like, wow. You guys.
So
you guys, this is the same person. Chill, hold on. Let me rewind for you guys so that you guys look.
And now for the second mom.
Like, what? You guys, this is the same person.
Shay Hinton.
Wow. 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 Things like this, if I'm being real, you know, anytime I see things like this, it kind of motivates me to like stay in the gym. Like, I'm done college now. I'm done university. And every now and then I bump into people that I went to school with. And if I'm being so honest, you know, a lot of people have put on weight. And it's only been like, you know, for some people it's been 2 years. For some people it's been 1 year. It's only been a year. So it has me like, bro, in the next 3, 4, 5 years, like when we're all like 30, what are people going to look like, bro? Like, I wonder, you know?
So Shay basically sits on TikTok live for hours and begs for money.
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. I need the Foley. I need the Foley. I need the Foley. Hurry up.
And look, I'm not just some horrible content creator who's here to make fun of this lady. People have given Shay money, genuine support, and even linked her to resources. But it's almost as if once she found out how much money she can make off of begging people on TikTok, that's what she continued doing, begging people on TikTok Live. And the way these TikTok Lives usually play out is that she'll be interacting with the viewers, and in the background, her kids will be screaming, and a lot of times they'll be asking for food.
If y'all help me get it for a week. You know how many y'all, I don't know how many of y'all gonna send son. And just go from however many want to send them. I just want it for a week, so I ain't gotta ask for shit for every day. That's all. I'm getting tired of it every time I get on here. You always asking for stuff. You always asking for stuff. Why about you do this? What about you do that?
And see, another one of the methods that she uses is that she'll guilt trip her viewers, then get angry at them, and then go back to guilt tripping them for not sending her money. And that process will basically continue throughout the live until she has.
Everyone is using AI for school, but no one is showing you how. Grammarly can help from start to finish. As a college student, I always felt like my writing was strong.
She has enough money for that day.
Y'all eat breakfast yet? Because I didn't. I don't know. I ain't got nothing to eat right now. If y'all want to help me get this hotel room, y'all can. If you don't, you don't. I don't care. I'm just going through a little rough patch right now.
Nah. You guys, okay, so let me even tell you guys a quick story time about me, you know, like when I was going through, you know, I was going through some hard times, you know. Times aren't the best right now, but there was a point in time that things were bad. So when I lost my dad, I was in my second year of uni, and around that time, my dad passed, so I didn't have anybody to send me money, you know. Mind you, quick backstory, I'm Nigerian, you know, I moved to Canada for school, and, you know, Yeah, my dad died, So, and I also didn't have a job. So like I would beg my friends for money sometimes, and like I'd pay them back on time. Like one thing about me is like if I ask you for money and I say I'm going to pay you back on Friday, most like you will definitely get that money back on Friday. You are going to get that money back on Friday. And that's how it was. But thing is, when you borrow money from people, you become a slave. You become less than there's something about borrowing, like when someone just gives you money out of the kindness of their heart, that's cool. But when you borrow money, it changes the relationship between you and your friends. I didn't realize that, and I would always borrow money, and you know people started to look down on me. And when I came to terms with that, I told myself that, like I'm not going to borrow money again. Like I'm never going to like put myself in a financial position where I have to borrow money. So now, even when I'm on my last, $20, maybe I'll go ask my mom, I'll ask my brother, like I can ask a family member, you know. But even before I ask that family member, it's like, oh my gosh, like like bro, I can't. So me being a single guy, not wanting to beg for money, I think it's just crazy how like, this is a mom begging for like it's just crazy.
Anything else, boss?
Are we straight? If I need anything, I'll let you.
And see, as a human, you see stuff like that and you can't help but get sad. And I understand, I feel bad for her too. But then I see clips like this.
Egg edition.
Ooh.
Her sister serves her egg through the window. She doesn't say thank you. Reads comments knowing they'll ask if the kids ate too.
My sister made me a
Boiled,
egg.
not deviled egg, but
She made the
okay.
kids one too.
What are you eating?
Quickly mutes audio.
So your sister, who keep in mind, we don't know what her living situation is like, she might need help too, gives you some food, and instead of saying thank you, you say you coulda gave me two. And then on top of that, instead of making sure your kids ate, you're stuffing your mouth, and then you're lying to the audience who's been sending you money to support your kids. And luckily CPS stepped in and took the kids from her because I know those kids were struggling. And you know,
yeah, well deserved.
crazy thing is, even after that last clip I showed you of her not even making sure that her kids ate first, this was her reaction when CPS took them.
You are not taking my kids away from me. You are not taking my kids away from me. I'm trying to stay strong for my real supporters, but your daddies.
I'm sorry, but I'm struggling to believe that you care that much when you put yourself in front of your kids. And I know some of you guys might disagree with me on this, but that clip I showed you wasn't the only time she did something like that. And as someone who grew up with a loving mother, I could tell you firsthand that the little stuff like making sure you ate first hold a lot of weight. And see, even after CPS taking her kids, Shay was still on TikTok lives begging people for money.
Somebody said sell your phone.
Oh wow, this is after they took her kids. Damn. Wow, Shay on live spiraling while trying to collect money for a hotel, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness.
Since y'all worry about my bills so much, what about y'all paying?
And you would think that during this time, she would put maximum effort into trying to get her life together and having a stable income so she could possibly get her kids back. But no, she's going on dates with men and having them buy her food.
And you know one thing I hate about like most of us guys, bro? Most of us are very easy because she wouldn't go on a date with a guy that's in her position, but we would, bro. Some of us would. And like anytime I just think about like the times where, I was easy, back in the day when I was like 20, I think about that and I'm like, damn, bro, like, it's good to, bro, have standards as a guy or as a woman or just have standards, bro. Because she's not going to put up with, the male version of herself. So why should you as a guy, bro?
Brutal.
What the hell is frappe?
Mocha frappe.
Well, I know what you're talking about. You know,
I'm so glad I'm done with that segment of the video, but on to the next mom. Next, we have Deshae Frost's mom. And if you don't know who Deshae Frost is, he's a child actor who turned into a content creator / streamer. And the thing about Deshae is he's known for being this super freaked out, hypersexual dude.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
That's his mom?
Bro, what are you doing?
You don't notice nothing different?
Put that ass up. Put that ass up.
All I'm gonna say is,
wait, I don't know if that's his mom or not.
With doing YouTube and streaming, he also sells spicy content on the side. I did a whole video on that if you want to check it out after this. And y'all remember earlier how I said sometimes the apple doesn't fall far from the tree? So yeah, in this case, Deshae's the apple and his mom is the tree. Because this dude definitely inherited this lustful ass nature from someone. That someone being his mom.
Bro, this smell hella good though. What? Bro, what?
Hey!
Bro, what the fuck?
This is his mom.
So that clip you just saw was Deshae's mom cooking in lingerie. Now you might be wondering what makes this scene so crazy. He unintentionally walked in on his mom in some lingerie. Accidents happen. Well, I'm sad to tell you that that whole thing was staged. And you guys want to know what that means? That means prior to that scene being filmed, they had a whole conversation about how it would go down. It probably went something like this.
So yeah, I'm gonna wear my lingerie and he's gonna be filming me with my buns out.
Bro. What am I hearing? What are we hearing right now?
I'm gonna walk in and you're gonna see me in my lingerie, buns out, and we're gonna act like it all happened by accident.
There isn't enough money in this world that you could offer me that would make me have this sort of freaky conversation with
my mom. With my mother. What? What?
And you see, it doesn't even stop at the freakiness. This lady was not only stealing money from her own children.
There's an extra 10K. I went somewhere. Might have went to make that back bigger.
What are you talking about? Might have went to make that butt bigger. What are you talking about?
Keep in mind that she didn't need to do this. Her kids literally have money. They're rich. She could have just asked for the money. And honestly, this next thing she does is even worse. So she was charging her daughter's boyfriend to be able to date her daughter.
He was fine with that. He's 19 years old at this time, so he looks over the contract. I gave it to him like ahead of time. He signs it, gives it back to me. I think personally what happened.
20%. And that's the thing about love in this generation, bro. Everything is just so monetized, bro. Like I've kind of given up on like the idea of love, bro, because everything is money. You know, and then you find out that the girl that's charging you is fucking some other guy for free. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I've been on both ends, you know. I've been the guy that's, you know, with the girl and, you know, guessing it for free. And I've been the guy that, you know, that they will like bring money, like, and it just has me like, man, you know, like, fuck this, bro.
He pretty much carried the contract out for about maybe 10 months. I think the last 2 months he was just like, hey, I really can't, you know, pay anything and stuff like that. But I knew that he was bringing money in still, but it was just like, okay, I didn't like to keep bothering him, you know, like we did go back and forth a little bit. He's like, well, I can't pay this month. And
it's crazy how she acts like she's doing him a favor for not making him pay the last 2 payments. How about not charging him at all? Correct me if I'm wrong, but would this be considered pimping out your daughter? You know what? I'm just gonna mind my business. And for the last mom on this list, we have Buddha's mom. I don't know her actual name, so that's what we're gonna refer to her as. So the whole internet has basically been giving her slack for these videos that she films of her son. She'll film her son eating, hanging out with her, and just doing random things.
Boy, I told you not to come back. What the hell's wrong with you? I told you not to come back in my room. And if you're full, why are you still eating it? You.
You ain't talking to me.
And see, the whole issue that people have with their content is that a lot of people have been saying that they're getting Sweet Home Alabama vibes from their interactions. For example, look at this clip.
Taste the cookie. Taste the banana bread one.
Like, notice that weird exchange they had, especially with the eye contact when she said, taste the cookie. And now, I'm not saying that that's what she was referring to in this case.
This one so far isn't that bad. Let's see where this goes.
But cookie is the common way that people refer to pussy. Now, I have watched a bunch of the videos on their page, and I will say I think people are just jumping to conclusions.
Okay, I didn't think that I would ever have to make a video about why I don't post my other children on my TikTok. But here I am, making it.
She's fine though. Pause. Hold on. She's no. That's not pause. No. This is a fine mom.
Yeah.
This is a fine mom.
And yeah.
I mean, she does have like filters on right now. Like you can clearly see them up here.
The reason why I do not post them is because
she's not that bad. She's not that bad.
They asked me not to, and I respect my children. I love my children, and if they don't want to be on my platform, I'm not gonna post them. I refuse to do something against their wishes just because I can't handle the backlash that I'm getting. You know, a lot of the times we're in the kitchen, we're all in the kitchen together, but they choose to be extremely quiet and they don't want no parts of it. They're in there with us also. But yeah, they asked me not to post them, and, you know, I'm a mom first before anything, and I'm going to protect my children at all costs. And for the record, I do have a life outside of this house and this bed. I do have a dating life. I do see someone.
But no, seriously though, she really seems like a genuinely kind mom. I mean, she even said that the whole reason that she made that TikTok account and continues to post on it was to help Buddha promote his rapping career.
I'm really actually extremely private. I just became unprivate to help Buddha and his music career out. So if you guys haven't noticed, Buddha does make music, and go check out his music. It's Buddha Hunnits.
Yeah, she doesn't. I don't know, bro. This one doesn't sound that bad at all. Like she, you know, this is okay.
Platforms, okay. Thank you.
And honestly, I think she's a W mom for that, because not a lot.
Yeah, she's not, compared to the other ones that we just saw, bro. This is nothing.
Moms will support you being a rapper. If you made it this far, I appreciate you so much for watching. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications for me. And if you want to join the...
Hey, yo, you guys, that's the end of the video. That's the end of the video. Yo, there was a lot of crazy moms. I think the craziest one was, you know, the one that wasn't feeding, you know, her kids. I think that's very important to, you know, feed your kids first. And if you feel like you can't afford kids, then just don't have kids. Don't have kids, bro. But anyways, you know, you guys drop a comment, you know, holla at me. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Let me know what you guys think about the moms. And I'm coming through with videos every single day. Shout out to you guys. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers right now, and the big road to 100K.